Modi says country is determined to convert the challenges into an opportunity in post-COVID world. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal lays foundation stone of 26 crore historic Bare Sohoria Bhavna project. Assam Industries Minister and Union Minister Rameshwar Teli visit Bagjan explosion site in Tinsukia and assure all possible help to victims and affected. Over 9,900 new COVID-19 cases reported in last 24 hours in the country. Cases on the rise in the northeast too. And India's economy to bounce back with a sharp growth rate of 9.5% next fiscal, states Fitch ratings. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Joshna Borua with the news in detail. Addressing the industry heads at the 95th annual plenary session of India Chamber of Commerce, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the country is fighting multiple challenges on many fronts. He affirmed that these odds have further strengthened the determination of the country. Highlighting the importance of Atmanirbhar Bharat, he said the country is determined to convert the challenges into an opportunity and termed self-reliance as the key solution to pave path for the post-COVID world. Modi also said along with the country, eastern and northeastern states have huge potential to utilize the benefits of economic reforms to boost their productivity. He urged the industrial body and corporate body to chalk out strategies to further help achieve the goal of self-reliance by adopting greater investment in the manufacturing sector. Assam Chief Minister has taken on the steering of the tractor to plough fields of Choki Ghat in Jamuguri Ghat at Sotia. Several ambitious projects are to come up in the 700 bighas of lands released from encroachment, including agriculture, fisheries and animal husbandry. In a day-long visit to Sotia constituency, Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal inaugurated several schemes intended to make the local youth self-dependent. The Chief Minister also laid the foundation stone of the historic Bare Sohoria Bhavna project to be completed with an expenditure of 26 crore. Laying the foundation stone, the Chief Minister welcomed the youth to embrace the spiritual profoundness of the age-old tradition of Bare Sohoria in their lives as they move ahead into modern times. The Chief Minister handed over 100 bighas of encroached land in the sandbars at Jamuguri Ghat of Sotia constituency to the youth for productive use. Assam Minister for Industries Chandra Mohan Patwari along with Union Minister Rameshwar Teli visited Bagjan on Wednesday and assured all possible help to the victims and affected. 2 firemen of Oil India Limited were killed in BGR 5 oil well explosion. Former national footballer Durlabh Gogoi lost his life fighting to douse the inferno. The fire is likely to take at least 21 days to get extinguished, said Chandra Mohan Patwari. The worst ever oil well explosion in Oil India Limited's BGR's well claimed the life of Assam best ever goalkeeper Durlabh Gogoi. Durlabh Gogoi and Tileshwar Gohai, engaged with oil firefighting team, were missing after the explosion took place. The bodies were recovered from water body the next day, the next day, where they possibly had jumped in a bid to save themselves after the massive explosion. Meanwhile, State Industries Minister Chandra Mohan Patwari along with Union Minister Rameshwar Teli reached the affected area and took stock of the situation. They also interacted with the affected people and assured them of all possible assistance. The minister announced that Rs 30,000 shall be given as the first installment of assistance to the affected. The second assistance shall be forwarded after the Deputy Commissioner projects the estimated loss. The minister, however, said that the first shall take a minimum of 21 days to get extinguished. Deputy Commissioner of Tinsukia informed that the government should give all compensation to the victims of the fire along with Oil India Limited. In the National COVID update, as per data of Health and Family Welfare Ministry, 9,996 new cases have been reported in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 2,86,579, out of which 1,37,448 account for active cases. With 5,823 recovery cases in the last 24 hours, the total number of recovered stands at 1,41,029. However, with 357 deaths in the last 24 hours, the total death toll has mounted to 8,102. In the Northeast COVID update, Assam has registered 334 fresh cases of COVID-19, which has taken the total number of cases to 3,319, out of which 15 are from Nagaon, 6 from Golaghat, 3 from Borpeta, 3 from Baksa, 3 from Sonitpur, 1 from Chirang, 1 from Karbi Anglong West, 1 from Dibrugarh and 1 from Lakhimpur. 2,061 cases account as active, with 1,249 recovered and a total death of 6. In Nagaland, with 2 new positive cases of COVID-19, the total cases has mounted to 130, out of which 108 are active, while 22 are recovered cases. Meanwhile, in Mizoram, the COVID-19 case count has crossed the 100 mark, taking the total cases to 102. This tally has reached from 1 to 102 in just 11 days, whereas the other states of the region too have shown a gradual increase in COVID-19 cases. After a contraction in the current financial year, India's economy is forecast to bounce back with a sharp growth rate of 9.5% next fiscal, Fitch Ratings stated. It has forecast a 5% contraction in the GDP in the ongoing financial year. To support the economy, the Reserve Bank of India has eased monetary policy by cutting policy rates and providing liquidity through long-term repo operations. Prudential requirements for banks have also been eased to free up liquidity for lending. The government has announced stimulus measures amounting to 10% of GDP. Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar has described the 29% rise in population of Asiatic lions in the Gir forest as a conservation success. The minister said multiple strategies, interventions and community participation were major contributors to the current conservation success of the Indian lions. Earlier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that this is powered by community participation, emphasis on technology, wildlife health care, proper habitat management and steps to minimize human-lion conflict. He also hoped that this positive trend will continue in the future. Union Minister of State for Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Dr. Jitendra Singh, reviewed the ongoing activities of Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, DARPG, on Wednesday and advised it to expedite work from home policy guidelines in the wake of COVID-19. He advised that necessary consultation with line ministers and departments in this regard may be completed on a priority basis. The union minister said that timely issue of guidelines would benefit employees of the Central Secretariat in adhering to the Prime Minister's call for Do Gaj Ki Duri and social distancing. Union Minister Jitendra Singh will address the e-office workshop on 12th of June for northeastern states with the objective to create digital state secretariats in northeastern states of the country. The global COVID-19 cases have touched 72 lakhs with more than 4,11,000 deaths, according to Johns Hopkins University's Center for Systems Science and Engineering. The total number of cases stood at 72,44,108, while the death toll increased to 4,11,260. The U.S. continues to be at top with 19,79,411 confirmed cases and deaths at 1,11,989. After the U.S., Brazil comes in second place with 7,39,503 infections. The Northeast Frontier Railway celebrated the International Level Crossing Day today at Maligaon Railgate. Northeast Frontier Railway employees, in order to create awareness among the common people about breaking of the rules of railway lines, crossing of railway tracks while level crossing is put down, by performing a street drama. While celebrating the International Level Crossing Day, many senior railway officials were also present. Every year, Northeast Frontier Railway celebrates the International Level Crossing Day. In Tripura, a young assistant professor has developed a four-wheeled robot which has been developed using waste material named COVID-19 Warbot that can serve food, medicines and other essential items to the patients without human intervention. The main motivation behind making this robot is basically ensuring and safeguarding our health workers, doctors and nurses who are working in COVID-related hospitals, said Harjeet Nath, assistant professor at Tripura University's Chemical and Polymer Engineering Department. Harjeet shared that it took him 2 weeks to develop the robot by spending around 25,000 rupees and using spare parts like 3 motors, 2 rechargeable lead-acid batteries, transmitter and receiver and USB output. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh handed over a cash reward of Rs 1,10,000 to Laibi Oinam, a street vendor cum auto driver who volunteered to drop a recovered COVID-19 patient from JNIMS Imphal East to Kamjong district, covering 8 hours of journey on the intervening night of 31st May and 1st June. Srimati Laibi, a resident of Imphal East and the sole breadwinner of her family, has been appreciated by many for breaking the gender stereotype. Based upon her, many articles as well as documentaries too have been published. The cash reward was sponsored by some entrepreneurs from Manipur, along with Manipuri diaspora from US, UK, Canada and Singapore, as an encouragement to her for her humane and heroic service. While face masks have become a part and parcel of today's life, it has now turned into a health threat. People in Meghalaya have been discarding surgical masks on the streets and sidewalks without any concern for the safety of others. Many have expressed concern over such actions. Health experts say that these used masks disposed on the streets not only litters the place but can also pose a health hazard. Health experts advise that masks are to be disposed of only in sealed garbage bins. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.